Yo, what is up, my guys? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition of a watch along video. This time, it's the game between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Yeah, the international break is over. I know for some, it's a very boring time. But anyway, so long as it's football, we're still gonna watch it. But yeah, many people definitely prefer club football, and that is what we are back on this weekend. Yes, the Premier League and all other leagues across Europe resume this coming weekend, and of course we're gonna be here to cover most of the games that we can, starting with this one between Forest and Chelsea. It is another London derby. Both teams not having the best range or best form of late, but Forest coming to this game on the back of a very poor run. Ever since Ange Postecoglou took over, he has not won a single game. That's like 5 or 6 games ever since Nuno Espirito Santo left. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this watch along. As always, if it's your first time here, do smash a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, Ange Postecoglou, yes, the new manager of Nottingham Forest, because Nuno Espirito Santo was dismissed a couple of weeks ago, and since then a poor run for Forest. In fact, even claiming that he's gonna be the first manager to be sacked within the next few games, because they already have somebody like Sean Dyche lined up to replace him at the helm of Nottingham Forest. Anyway, because you see, Nuno's style was very pragmatic. He was more of a transition coach where he just soak up pressure, and then he let his team now play on the counter. Well, because Forest last season, they're actually very good at. In fact, Forest last season, they conceded one of the most shots in the Premier League. But somehow they finished in the top 6. But it's because their defense was so good. And the way Nuno set them up, they were very hard to beat because they had a very sturdy defense. But now, they have thrown all that out. They have gone for Ange Postecoglou, the former Tottenham guy who took Tottenham to 17th place. That's the guy that I brought in. And this guy is very expansive. He likes to go forward. He likes to throw caution to the wind. He's like, you know what, guys, go out there and attack, man. But it's like he gives no care for the defense. So it's going to be a very hard period for Forest. Let's see whether they're going to adapt to the new system for Ange Postecoglou, or rather the management. In this case, the Nottingham Forest chairman is called Marinakis, whether he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses. You guy, you're not winning any game. Get out of here, man. Anyway, but they say Ange Postecoglou wins a trophy in next season, his second season rather, which he actually delivered at Spurs. But there are actually rumors that he might get Nottingham Forest relegated, so that he can be promoted next season, and then in this case win a trophy, either win the championship or win the playoff. So it will still be in keeping with what he said, I win a trophy in my second season. But anyway, we will see how the game pans out. Got a couple of interesting lineups. Let me just show you the lineups, guys, for both teams. For Forest, have Sales in goal. Today Forest playing a 3-4-3 system. Milankovic, Morato, and Murillo as the center backs, and then Nico Williams and Zinchenko as the fullbacks or other wing backs, and then in midfield you have got Sangare and Luis. Then up front on the right, rather, they've got Gibbs White, Anthony Anderson. Sorry, it's Anthony Anderson. Why am I forgetting the name of this guy? Elliot Anderson on the left, and then Aoni through the middle. So Chris Wood is actually on the bench. So that shows you that Forest are trying a very cagey approach, because playing with 5 defenders, man, that's interesting. Anyway, for Chelsea, they're also playing more or less the same system. Sanchez in goal, James, Chaloba, Achempong, and Cucurella in defense, Augusto and Lavia in midfield, Santos as the number 10, Garnacho on the left, Pedro Neto on the right, and of course, João Pedro through the middle, which to me is kind of weird because that means that Andrea Santos is going to play as the number 10 because Chelsea did not have anybody else as a number 10 who can actually play because Cole Palmer is actually injured for the next 6 weeks. So he's going to be unavailable. And on the bench, I don't see any central attacking midfielders. So that means that they're playing with actually two, because Lavi and Santos are defensive midfielders. And no Caicedo today. Caicedo is actually on the bench. No Enzo as well. Enzo actually because of traveling for long, coming back from what? International duty. It was a very tall order for him because you see, traveling all the way to South America, then back to England for you to play your game, it's actually be very tiresome. So I don't expect the guy to be available for this game, but we will see because he's not even on the bench. Chris Uda, the guy who also went to New Zealand, is also on the bench. Yeah, because I see that traveling is it's no joke, man. Playing this early kickoff, 2:30 East African time, while maybe yesterday afternoon you're on a plane back to London, could actually be a tall order. So, but anyway, let's see how they're gonna line up today, or rather the game is gonna pan out, because Ange Postecoglou made some very interesting remarks. He said that, you know what, guys, even though we might be in trouble, I might have the expertise to turn this around. And he says, you know what, give me time, man. Well, every manager would want to be given time, but at the same time, you have to deliver on the pitch for you to merit that time. Because you can't just say you're going to keep performing poorly and the team is just the manager or the ownership just automatically supposed to give you a bye. But anyway, game is about to start. Chris Kavanagh is the referee. Anyway, once again, welcome all of you out there tuning in for this watch along. Thank you so much for being part of it. And as always, if it's your first time here, do smash a like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're just about to kick off. Yes, we've gone back to this thing now, bending the knee. Come on, guys. I thought we moved on from this. Come on, let's move on from this, man. These things are long gone, man. Anyway, we are off. We are off. Forest always is the normal jersey that they play. Their home jersey, red shirts and white shorts. Chelsea are playing their changed kit of white t-shirts, white jerseys, and this is actually jungle green shorts. Yes, Achampong with the header. The header again. Come on, just somebody put the ball down, man. Come on. This is not rugby. We are just throwing the ball from one side to the other. Come on, settle down. Because anyway, this game better spring into life fast. Because they both the both systems is Awoni shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Awoni, man. Surely should do a whole lot better, man. Anyway, guys, drop your predictions in the chat. Let us know. Whom do you think is gonna carry the day? Whom do you think is going to carry the day? Are you a Chelsea fan? And of course, if you are, I know you expect your team to win. Are you a Forest fan or are you just a neutral? In this particular case, you just want Chelsea to lose because you're anti-Chelsea, the world champs. Anyway, do drop your predictions in the chat. Let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day. Yeah. Personally, my prediction, I'd say Chelsea maybe to get a win, but it's gonna be a KG affair because the way Chelsea have lined up, it's like they don't have any number 10s in the team. So it's like they're gonna keep it KG for as long as they can, and then maybe in the second half, maybe they'll try and overrun Nottingham Forest. So maybe they have the likes of Estevao, Gittens, and Gay on the bench. Mark Gui. I know guys in who understand Kikuyu, you get that name, man. Magu, yeah? Because Gu is actually Kikuyu for dog. So, but anyway, I'm sure somehow maybe our names mean something different in other. Anyway, is Achampong back to Sanchez to Rhys James. So that means Rhys James is gonna play in midfield. Gusto is gonna play on the right. Gusto loses out, picked up by Murillo. Murillo, Sangare into Elliot Anderson. I don't know why Ange was scared of this Chelsea team. He's actually playing a 5-3-2. It's actually a 5-3-2. Yeah. Because, definitely with 3-4-3 systems, the one that Amorim now likes to play, we do know that when they're on the defense, they play a 5-3-2. So for Forest, also a 5-3-2 because Zinchenko, Morato, Murillo, Milenkovic, and Williams are the defenders. So that means that they do not have any wingers for today. They're just wanting, because as you can see, what they want to do to Chelsea is just keep it cagey as well for as long as they can, and maybe see whether they can get something going forward, maybe in the second half. Because I'm sure if they don't concede in the first half, they're gonna make sure they just keep it cagey for as long as they can. Because actually, it's the first time I've seen Ange Postecoglou playing with a back five. Anyway, it's because at Spurs and Nottingham Forest, you can't really play the same tactic, man. It's Pedro Neto into the box, Pedro Neto, Gusto, Santos over the bar. Wonderful save from Sales, huh? That was a wonderful save from Matt Sales. Pedro Neto had cut in from the right. Actually, Zinchenko's just looking at him. Oh my. This Zinchenko fella, man. He was just looking at him, man. He gets dribble past, but he's like, man, he's gone past me, man. So, it's okay. Casual approach to the game. Yeah, it's because I was also some of these players were playing a lot of international. They were playing a lot of international games, so. And of course, you know that the first game immediately after the international break is always very, very cagey. So I don't really expect much from either team. But anyway, we will see. We will see. This is Achampong to Chaloba. Chaloba well played into Neto. Nice play from Chelsea. Come on, João Pedro. Don't lose it. Oh, it's been pulled back by Morat. That's going to be a yellow card. Come on, give him a yellow card, man. He actually stopped a very promising attack. Come on, surely. If you want the guy's jersey, just wait for 90 minutes. You'll get it once the game ends, man. You will get his jersey once the game ends, man, surely. Man like Ryan, how are you? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. You've actually been lost for some time. Ama, were you busy? I know you're also busy, man. Doing the exams or something? Hope you're now doing good. Garnacho, Awonyi, come on, Awonyi. Release, man. Yeah, you see, for Nottingham Forest, they did not have any outlets. The outlets are just Awonyi and Gibbs White. So they can't really get out comfortably because they don't have any wingers, man. So they're just gonna concentrate the play onto through the center, through the midfield, man. Because if I was to check their bench, who's on the bench? I've got Hudson Odoi, Chris Wood, Victor Ndoye, Goyesus, Yates, Cunha, not the United Cunha, it's a different Cunha, and Nicolas Savona. So there is no what's the name of this guy? What a name of? Yeah, so as you can see, they don't have any other wingers on the other than Callum Hudson-Odoi. So I don't know what they are planning to do here. That's why I know what. I'm just gonna call it here and say, you know what? Done for. Oh, you are doing exams. Good. I hope you are now done. Have you guys actually closed school, or when are you closing school? Are you gonna close school next week or what? Maybe you can let us know. But you can at least now you'll have the better part of 2 to 3 months to build your content, man. Because I'm sure after the exams are done, you'll just close school and have all the time to review and do all the content that you want to do. Because there are gonna be a lot of games between now and the end of the year, rather the turn of the year as well. The sells, give the ball away. Picked up by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. So predictable, man. Is this James? James into Gusto. I think James and Gusto are just gonna keep interchanging positions. Is Garnacho into Santos. That's what you get when you do not have a number 10 in that position. Because soon as Sanchez got the ball on the turn, like he doesn't have any ideas going forward, man. Anyway. Enzo actually in. Let me see. I don't know whether Enzo is actually injured or what. Is Enzo Fernandez injured? Not leaving Chelsea, injured. Why is he not in the match they scored? This is Gibbs White. Elliot Anderson! Ah, come on! Surely, man. That was a big chance. Ah, yeah. Elliot Anderson. Ah. He had sat down Gusto, man. I don't know what happened. Just couldn't finish his dinner. Aye. Ah. Come on. Yeah, poor control. Yeah, control of the football, man. Yeah, so actually Enzo Fernandez is injured. He's actually injured. What injury are they talking about? Yeah, he's actually injured. Yeah, so anyway, that is okay. At least hope it's not a long-term injury. Because Palmer is also injured. So it's gonna be Chelsea's difficult period, because they're just gonna see how good they are without Cole Palmer. Because I think Palmer is gonna be out for the next 6 weeks. So that's until December. Until December, that is when he's gonna be back. João Pedro! Come on, João Pedro! I never saw the run from Garnacho. Come on, João Pedro. It's João Pedro. Fella, man. Release, man. Play with your teammates. He wants to take on 5 or 6 players, man. If this was an individual sport, maybe you'd be one of the best, but you're not. Because I really hate it when guys fail to play with their teammates and their teammates are in way better positions of scoring, man. This is Pedro Neto. James blocked off by Morato. Picked up by Champong. Is Chaloba. Chaloba into Garnacho. Garnacho versus Williams. Garnacho. So dead, man. 3-1 to Chelsea. Okay. And I don't see Forest scoring. Maybe 2-0 or 3-1, Unless Forest get a dodgy set piece or something. I don't see them scoring in this game. Honestly, I do not foresee them scoring in this game. By Elliot Anderson, Sangare, now Zinchenko, guy who's on loan from Arsenal. Zinchenko back to Morello. Lenk Morato. Morato kicks it long to Awoni. Awoni. It's called Awoni. Milenkovic. Of course, for Maresca, he's not even on the dugout because the last game he got a red card. So he's going to be unavailable for some time. So Chelsea are not going to have their manager backing orders from touchline. Okay, let's go. Come on. Do better with that pass, man. By Elliot Anderson to Gibbs White. White. This is Murillo. Douglas Luiz. Guy was on loan from Bayern Munich. Gibbs White. Nice spread of the ball to the far side. This is Milenkovic. Milenkovic coming forward to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson. Gibbs White. Gibbs White. Cross. Cross into the box. By Morato. Now Murillo. Douglas Luiz. Back with him. Oh. Anyway, for those that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel, the Vinskey Valor channel. You guys enjoy the content. Of course, if it's your first time, do subscribe to the channel and of course, like the video as well. For those who are returning subscribers, remember to like the video as you enjoy the stream here. For those who have subscribed already, thank you so much for the new subscribers. Really appreciate the help. Honestly, we appreciate the help. Maranakis, yes. In fact, if you were to ask me, he has to be the worst manager ever, or the worst owner ever of any club, man. He gets rid of somebody like Nuno, who had actually done very well to steady the ship. Then he brings on Ange. Don't know what he's smoking. But anyway, that's on him. That is on him. It's picked up by Chaloba into Champong. Yeah, and Champong actually had a very impressive game against Liverpool. Anyway, all of us thought that they were going to get hammered by Liverpool because they were playing more or less a makeshift defense because Chelsea are missing a few centre backs. There's no Colwill, there's no Fofana. But some of them managed to get a win. Foul on that was Lavia. Anyway, guys, for those who are new around here, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, we do appreciate your support. Maybe you can also let us know whom you are. If you're a new subscriber, you can also just introduce yourself in the chat. And also, as you're passing by, let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day in this game. Yep. So, anyway, restarted by Sanchez. Game was actually kind of slowed down a bit. Yeah, I told you, games of international break, you have to brace yourself, man. You have to brace yourself. By João Pedro. João Pedro tries to find Garnacho. Milenkovic. Nice defending from Milenkovic. Get by Morato. By Douglas Luiz to Nico Williams. This is Milenkovic. Morato. They're going to kick it long. Nope. Murillo coming forward. Murillo. Bad pass. Very, very poor pass. Sanchez gives it away, man, to Zinchenko. What? Oh, yeah, okay, I understand. That's why that was the case. Because he had given the ball away, so it was actually a offside call for Chelsea. But now, since Nottingham Forest picked up the ball, they had the advantage, but now they gave the ball away, so that means that advantage was lost. Zinchenko into the box, cleared by Santos. Sangare is Elliot Anderson into Sangare. Murillo. Zinchenko's gonna get to it. Nope, he's not. He is not gonna get to it. He's not Mr. Daddy Long Legs, man. And I like the idea though. Like the idea. Was in an offside position. Zinchenko was a little bit quicker. Would have gotten to that ball. Anyway, guys, also coming up right after this game, we have the other 5 p.m. games kicking off right at 5 p.m. Kenyan time. Or if you like GMT, we are going to say it as 1400 GMT. That's 3 p.m. UK time. So, games kicking off at that time, we're going to have City versus Everton. Brighton versus Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Sunderland versus Wolves, and of course, Burnley versus Leeds. Yeah. Those are the games that are going to be kicking off at the top of the hour from 3 p.m. K time, or if you prefer East African time, 1700 or 5 p.m. Also going to cover those games, and of course, later after that game is finished, the Chelsea game is gonna Gibbs White! Oh, it's the bar. Is he offside? Yeah. Oh, Lavia, you're just justifying to the manager why is it you don't play most games, man. It didn't hit the bar. You're just over the bar, man. I thought the ball struck the bar and then came back into play. Oh. This is a champong fella, man. Oh, Gibbs White! Yeah. Hey. Chelsea looking very, very shaky at the back, huh? Seems that they only turn up against big teams. Because they played against Liverpool, man. Somebody would think that it was a cup final. But now it's like their defense has found its level, man. Very poor defending from Chelsea, man. Especially Lavia is just giving the ball away next to his goal. Well, you think that if they give the ball away again, they're gonna get punished. They are gonna get punished. And your Forest are currently missing their chances, man, honestly. And you know, whenever you start missing chances, it's not good for you, man. It's not good. It's Williams. Garnacho. No foul on Garnacho. Come on, referee. Come on, referee, man. Anyway, guys, it's your first time here. Do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those returning subscribers, make sure you like the video as well. Support the channel by liking the video so that we can get the content out there, man, to more viewers who enjoy such content. The free kick to Chelsea. Some distance from goal, huh? Pedro Neto and Rhys James was over the free kick. Let's see what they're going to come up with. Let us see what they are going to come up with. I don't know why Sales looks worried, man. He's actually scared he's going to concede from there. Come on, take it easy, man. Gusto, the box, Cucurella. Cleared by offside. Man. Seriously. On, man. Yeah, clear offside, man. Clear offside. Cucurella was offside, man. Sometimes maybe it might be hard to time those runs, but for these guys, this is what you do every single day, man. You're supposed to be good at it every time. Gibbs White picks up the ball. Douglas Luiz has to change the flank to the far side. Zinchenko loses out. Is Pedro Neto. Yep, blocked off. It's Douglas Luiz. Elliot Anderson. See now what Forest are missing now is is an outlet. Because if they had an outlet, especially on the wing, they'd actually overrun this Chelsea team. They'd actually do that quite comfortably, but they're unable to do so because they have got more defenders than any other position on the pitch. Don't know why sometimes these teams are so scared of big teams. You're at home, man. If you're not gonna go toe to toe with them at home, when do you expect to do that, man? Because it's only working because they have not considered. Because immediately they concede, I'm very sure they're gonna take off one defender, one central defender, man. So yeah, anyway, maybe what Ange is trying to do is contain these guys because he's scared of being thrashed, man. But maybe he could have known that Chelsea are missing Cole Palmer and Enzo, so there was no need of him playing with 5 defenders. You only be playing with 5 defenders if you're Amorim, or if you are trying to avoid thrashing. Gibbs White, Elliot Anderson, this is Nico Williams into the box. Decent cross cleared away, man. That was a nice grass cut of a cross, man, into the box. Oh, you got a webcam. Nice. Good. What other new stuff did you get? You actually get something else? You actually get the lapel? I don't know. Yeah. The time you're telling me that you got a mic, I don't know whether you got the lapel. Maybe you can let us know. Nico Williams, Gibbs White. Gibbs White, come on. Nico Williams, give him a way better pass, man. Surely. You should give him a way better pass. So, anyway, as soon as this round of games are over for this weekend, from Tuesday to Wednesday, we are going to have the Champions League games. Chelsea are playing Ajax, and of course, Forest being in Europe, because Forest are qualified for the Europa League. Now they're going to be playing on Thursday. They'll play FC Porto at home. Gonna be a hard game for them, It's gonna be a super hard game for them, man. Carella has been unable to get forward so far, man. Or maybe they are relying on Garnacho to hold the weight. See, actually, for both teams, Gibbs White is the only creative player, man. The rest from both sides are either central defensive midfielders or wingers. Because Chelsea have got 2 central defensive midfielders and Gusto playing in the pocket. Because James and Gusto actually alternate. There are times where you'd see Rhys James on the wing, right back position, and then you see Gusto occupy the central position, and then they swap again. Get Anderson, was that a foul? No foul. Andrea Santos, what are you waiting? What were you expecting, man? Honestly, what were you expecting? Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here, do like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. As always, like the video. And you're free to be taken by Douglas Luiz to the box. Awonyi. Oh, picked up by Sanchez. What a wonderful save, man. Wonderful save, man. He saved a certain goal, man. Nice defending from Nico Williams. Zinchenko. This is Elliot Anderson. I don't know what Chelsea are waiting. But anyway, without Cole Palmer, you don't expect him to do much, He's clearly their engine, man. There's no Cole Palmer, there's no Enzo, so who do you expect is gonna pull the strings for them, man? Chelsea will be happy maybe to get away with a point in this game, huh? Subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, facts. Continue subscribing to the channel and like the video. Ah, come on. It's a dodgy foul, man. Very, very dodgy, man. Surely. Was that even a foul? There was no foul. Ah, yeah, yeah. And it's a free kick to Chelsea, yeah? Taken by Chris James. James is over the free kick again. See what he can conjure up, man. Come on. Better deliveries, man. Better deliveries. Excuse me. It's James. Straight at sales, man. Easy picking for sales, man. Very, very easy picking for sales. Anderson. Douglas Louis. It's making the run. Yeah, he saw the run. Douglas Louis coming forward for Forest. Douglas Louis needs support, man. Who's supporting him? See now, if you had a winger, support would actually be arriving way faster. Now, because they do not have any wingers on the pitch, it's forced to cut back. Murillo gets away from the defender. Garnacho. Awonyi unable to get to the pass. By Milenkovic. Morato. This is Sangare. Sangare. Oh, Douglas Luiz foul from the back, man. It's gonna be a yellow card for Lavia now. Is it? Gonna be given a card? Nope. Wasn't so bad. Anyway, Lavia may be on thin ice now. Huh? He may be on thin ice. He says, come on, Anderson. Baped a pass, man, to Gibbs White. Nice defending. Nice one, Elliot Anderson. Nice defending, man. Yeah, muscle the defender off the ball, man. Don't just let him run past you like that. Gibbs White, was he fouled? Nico Williams, come on. See now where this game is actually crying out for a winger, as far as Forest are concerned. Because Nico Williams also got into a very good opportunity one-on-one against Cucurella. But he opted to cross rather than take the man on. But you see, if he had a winger, the winger would actually take the man on. This Garnacho tries to Travella, not gonna come off. Very a poor attempt at a cross, man. Travella is where you kick the ball on the outside of your boot, with your foot, and now you expect the ball to curve. So if you are right-legged, you actually kick it like this, outside of your foot. Ay. Yeah. It's Chelsea defense, man. Seriously? It's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto to the box, straight at Sales, man. Sales kicks it long, tries to find Awonyi. Well marshaled by Champong, huh? Yeah, Chelsea's only outlet in this game is a wing player, because they can't really create through the middle. Pedro Neto, intercepted by Murillo. So for tomorrow's games, we have Tottenham versus Aston Villa. Then it's the big one of the weekend. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Game that will be kicking off from 18:30 Kenyan time or 6:30 p.m. So hope you guys also gonna catch that game as well, huh? Yeah, very wounded animal in Liverpool taking on a United team that surprisingly people are giving it a chance against Liverpool. I don't know from where. I don't know why they are giving Liverpool Man United a chance in that game. Knowing Amorim, I don't expect him to do anything different. But anyway, that is a story for another day. Uh, Awonyi, nice. By Awonyi is Nico Williams. Nico Williams, come on, take him on, man. Bad pass. It's James, Pedro Neto, well defended by Zinchenko. Hey, Chelsea, man. I don't know what Chelsea are doing in this game, huh? They have a hangover or something. Are they out partying the whole night yesterday or what? The way they are playing, man. Yep. Varela, come on. Varela. Clearly see the hangover is messing both teams. Clearly a serious hangover as far as Chelsea are concerned. Whether it's an international break hangover or what. Because most of the Chelsea players were away on international duty. But for the Forest fans, that's a number. Yeah, Sells kicks it long. Towards Awonyi. Awonyi takes it down. Santos, what is this? Clearly can see from this. It's definitely his natural position. Can't even play as a midfield. I don't know why Santos is being played as the advanced forward. Maybe they should maybe they should have played Bonanote. At least Bonanote is more of an attacking presence. Because Chelsea have actually been decimated by injuries lately. Yeah, injuries one after another. Maybe it could also be effects of the FIFA Club World Cup. Because Chelsea never really had a break. Because as soon as the season was over, they were going to play the FIFA Club World Cup. Is Pedro Neto? Pedro Neto? Ah, come on. Better pass, man, surely. Pedro Neto. Ball goes out of play, man. Just like that. this game, man. It's kind of dead so far, but it's okay. Ah, come on. Was that a foul? No, why Garnacho, man? Gana, for those that said Garnacho was class, look at him now, man. No goals, no assists. Also, maybe on the João Pedro. Santos just over the bar. Yeah, João Pedro is also not João Pedro, but Garnacho. I think Garnacho is becoming now double o what? Is it 006 or what, or 007? 007 simply means that he has played 7 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. In fact, there isn't a game this season where I've actually said, no, hey, Garnacho's looked good today, man. I don't know what Chelsea were thinking of buying that knee. The box, picked up by Sanchez. Wonderful cross by Zinchenko, huh? Was a brilliant ball into the box. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. Do smash a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Aha, he's a champong. Chris Wood, man, like Chris Wood, top scorer from last season, man. Very his best ever return Premier League season. I think he had like was it 18 or 19 goals in the Premier League. It's gonna be a yellow card for Morato. Yeah? What were you expecting? Honestly, what were you expecting? What were you expecting? Seriously? Seriously? It's Morato. Honestly. Why even have players like this, man? Honestly. What are they really good at? I'm sorry to say. I'm just gonna be blunt, man. Honestly, this Morato fell. Yeah, it's been bought by Forest, but I don't honestly know what is. I don't know whether it's good in the air, ball playing defender, central defender. I don't know. But anyway, I think he was bought by Nuno. João Pedro, nice turn. João Pedro over the top. This is a Santos just wide. Ay, 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 ay. That was a chance for Santos. Wonderful ball over the top from João Pedro. Gusto actually left it for Santos. But Santos was unable to finish his dinner. He was unable to finish his dinner. Nice ball over the top. I enjoyed that. It's called what? A dink doo doo. A dink doo. Hey man. Come on, guys. Come on, come. Williams. Well defending from Nico Williams, man. Then he just goes to the floor, man. Seriously? Man like Elliot Anderson. Just a slight nudge on Nico Williams' back. All he cares about is just, play acting. Seriously? Can call them deceptive, then that would be accurate. So they do tend to over exaggerate those fouls, those challenge. Somebody might think as if the guy has been sniped, he has been shot. Seriously? Seriously? That was a foul, man. Back for Sells. Sells kicks it long. Caloba, this is Pedro Neto. Lavia. Santos. From Santos. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Shot! Over the bar. Over the bar. 1 minute of added time. 1 minute of added time. 1 minute. 1 minute. It's minute. Yeah, guys, also do tune in for next week's games, Champions League games. We're gonna do the Tuesday games, Games on Tuesday. There's Chelsea as Ajax. There's Chelsea Ajax. Liverpool versus Frankfurt. Also, it's PSG versus Bayern. Am I confusing? Sorry, it's actually Real Madrid versus Juventus. That's actually an interesting game. That is a very interesting game. Madrid versus Juventus. Ah, yeah, that is halftime. That is halftime. Halftime. Yeah, both teams are very, very cagey affair today. Very, very cagey, man. Of course, it was expected from Chelsea because they do not have any central attacking midfielders. Because Palmer is out, so is Enzo. So they have been forced to play with Santos in that position, and apparently Santos, yeah, can clearly see from his performance today is clearly a central defensive midfielder. Because okay, just let me say this: the football brain to go forward is not there, man. Because you can see he's not really linking up the play. So it's just been put there to shut things out, and just ensure that Chelsea avoid conceding for as long as they can. But I'm very sure in the second half, there are going to be wholesome changes from both teams. That's what I foresee. Because for Forest, if they actually had wingers in this game, I think they'll be leading 1-0. If Hudson Odoi and actually Hudson Odoi, who's the other winger they have? If actually Hudson Odoi was playing in this game, maybe they'd have had a goal, man. But there's other winger that I keep forgetting his name. Let me see. Let me look at that Nottingham Forest team. Why have I forgotten the name of that winger, man? It's not Yates. Just get his name. He's up. Yeah, it's Jota. Is it Jota Silva? Yes, Jota. Jota. That's the name I was looking for. Yeah, Jota. So I'm sure they. I don't know why Jota is not playing today as well. Check. Why is he unavailable? Why is he unavailable? Unavailable. So do they have for midfielders? They have Sangare, Hudson, Gibbswhite, Louise, Yates, Makati. So as far as for forwards, they have Hudson Adoy, Awonyi, Kiriswood, Doye, Jesus, Hutchinson, Bakwa. Oh, they actually sold Jota Silva. Is it Jota Silva or what? Why is that name ringing a bell? Why is that name ringing a bell, man? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'd forgot that the guy went out on loan. He went out on loan to Besiktas. Besiktas. Hey. Actually, they got rid of very good players, man. Honestly. But one would argue, if he was that good, would they have gotten rid of him? Nah. So, that's why I honestly do think that this Forest team is gonna struggle. Because you see, they let go of Elanga, then they let go of Jota Silva. At least if you let go of one winger, make sure you keep the other one. Don't just get rid of all of them. Because these other guys, man, they are unproven in the league. People like Andoye, Omar Hutchinson. You keep them as squad players, but you don't get rid of all your starters from last season. Yeah, Jota Silva was not starting last season, but still, he was a good squad player. Whenever he'd come on, he'd do the job for them. But anyway, that's how you know sometimes that some teams might be going down the drain, man. Because don't just get rid of all your players. Because when you start selling your best players, people like Elanga, get rid of Jota Silva, you also, and I'd argue, so the manager is also like can be categorized as a very, very good player. Because he's the one who helped them stay up last season. Because Nuno saved them from relegation in the previous season, 2023-2024, and then 2024-2025, against all odds. They were competing for the league, man. In fact, as late as December, they were in third position. So, that just shows you how much of a job Nuno had done with this Forest team. But apparently, it was not enough because he actually demanded for new players. And then there's actually something that happened between now the management and him. Because with the acquisition of Edu as the sporting director, I hear some of the footballing decisions were left to the sporting director, which actually happens in most clubs. But now at the same time, Nuno did not have a very wonderful working relationship with Edu. So eventually, Edu now became the middleman between Marinakis. Marinakis is the owner of Nottingham Forest, or rather the chairman, and Nuno. And eventually, what are they called? The relationship broke down. Because you see now when you have somebody who reports directly to you, and then you bring somebody else, and then that new person more or less seems like if he's the one who's getting along with the owner more than the manager. Eventually, the manager is also going to feel kind of sidelined because he knew that all the concerns that he had, you take them directly to the owner. But now, since the owner has actually brought in a middleman to, I don't know whether to mediate or maybe just to handle the footballing side, becomes difficult for a manager to maintain that relationship. That's why maybe eventually the relationship did break down. So, but I also think that for Nuno, he should have done a way better job in keeping that mount internal. Excuse me. Because he actually opened his mouth and in the media and just told the entire world that he doesn't have a very good relationship with the owner ever since Edu came into the club. And of course, doing this kind of owner, as soon as he had that, the next thing that he wanted to do was dismiss Nuno as fast as possible. Because of course it's rightful so, because as a manager, if you go out there and just openly uh, discuss the issues of the club, especially with the chairman, public, then all that you're gonna get is a sack. ASAP. You see, such a matter, maybe they would have done a way better job of keeping it internal, where they just say, you know what, the relationship may have broken down, but we hope that can actually repair it. Because also remember, towards the end of last season, that same owner, Marinankis, he actually stormed the pitch at full time. Was it in the game against Chelsea or against Everton? Yeah. Forest actually lost the game against Everton. So what he did, he just stormed the pitch, man, and he started went and had a go at Nuno. And Nuno was not very pleased at that because he was like, as an owner, what are you doing on the pitch at this hour? If you want us to discuss anything, can we discuss it behind closed doors, not in front of the whole world to see? But anyway, that was the biggest to me. That was the biggest contributing factor to the breakdown of the relationship between the two, and as a result, uh, Nuno eventually was sacked because it's not like he had a terrible start to the season. In fact, in their first game against Brentford, he actually masterminded the 3-1 victory. But as soon as you call out your boss, in this case the chairman, the owner of the club, you don't expect much, man. All you're waiting for is the boots out. All that you're waiting for is to get the sack. But anyway, at least Nuno is now playing his trade nowadays at West Ham. So he went to West Ham. I'm sure in a few games he's gonna be coming up against Forest. I have a feeling he's gonna beat them. Let me see. Forest, when do they actually play West Ham? When do Forest meet West Ham? That's a game I'd like to watch. The old manager coming back to school his new, or the other coming back to school his old employers, man. West Ham, let me see whether I can get those fixtures. October, no, don't play in October again. Actually, they do. Monday against Brentford. So when are they playing Nottingham Forest? That's gonna be an interesting game. That is going to be an interesting game. I only want to see how form. I know you're not playing in December. What about January? Oh yeah, 7th of January. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay, okay. But anyway. Yeah, so let us just look at the stats of this game. Let us see. Let us see. Do we have something to shout about in this game? I don't think so. Total shots. Just show you guys what I am looking at so that we're also on the same page. As you can see, total shots. That's what we have. Second things. Uh, bad map. So I can also see the momentum. It's good to see how traveled from the beginning. Yes. So This is the site I wanted to use. So as you can see, yep, the higher the peak, the the more the attacking intent from that team at that period of time. So so between the so actually this game it's been a game of two, it's been a half of two halves actually. I've actually had two halves inside one half where Forest, Chelsea, then Chelsea took over, then Forest, very high momentum, then Chelsea took over again, but no goals were scored. Of course, as you can see, as far as XG is concerned, to me, XG is not really that important because XG does not tell you the full story of the game. So, let me see the stats. As far as the stats are concerned, ball possession, 47 to 53 in favor of Chelsea. Expected goals, 0.53 for Forest, 0.36 for Chelsea. Total shots, 3 shots for Forest, 0 on target. For Chelsea, 5 shots, 2 on target. Big chances, 1 each. Yeah, this big chance for Chelsea was the one that hit. Actually, they're both fallen to Andrea Santos. Andrea Santos. Then this big chance was the one, the Elliot Anderson chance. Yeah, because I don't think the Gibbs White chance was actually a big chance. And of course, accurate passes, not so much to brag about from both teams. So expected goals, I've already seen that. Total shots, passes, defense. Rilo, Joshua Champonga, the other guys with their highest a bit of rating right now. So I think we can also maybe also take a look at both benches again. Let me show you. Let me show you also the teams or the players that are actually missing for Chelsea. You have Fernandez, Badiashile. Oh yeah, those Badiashile, Colwell, Palmer, Usego, and Liam Delap. So anyway, I can see Chelsea are making 3 changes. Chelsea are making 3 changes at halftime. 3 changes for Chelsea at halftime. Gittens, Caicedo, and Magui coming on. So Garnacho has been taken off or what? Or is that Lavia has been taken off? So Lavia has been taken off for Caicedo. So Garnacho, Santos, and Lavia taken off. Then of course Gittens, Caicedo, and Gui coming on. So this is Gittens. So Gittens on for Garnacho. Then Santos. So Igor Jesus is also coming on for Forest, place of Awoni. Awoni has been taken off for Forest. So Igor Jesus has come on to replace Igor Jesus. The new signing, This guy was signed from Palmeiras. He was signed from Palmeiras. Anyway, second half is about to start, guys. Second half is about to start, and we are off for the second half. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yep. Showing my ass there. Yep. So, second half is underway, guys. Second half is underway. It's corner to Chelsea. It's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. It's Cucurella. Gittens. Caicedo. Cucurella. Come on, cross it into the box, man. Pedro Neto. The box. Oh, well saved by Matt Sells. Mad cells. Yeah, so anyway, so both teams appear to be going on the attack, huh? But for Forest, oh no, I don't think you can say that for Forest. We still have the 5 defenders, eh? But for Chelsea, I think Chelsea are now playing in a 4, should be a 4-4-2. Should be a 4-4-2, huh? Because that means that we have João Pedro and Gay as the forwards. Although João Pedro can play in the 10 position. So João Pedro is going to play in the 10 position and Maggie is going to play up front. Yeah, because this Maggie fella was actually on loan at Sunderland, eh? But he was recalled because of the injury to Liam Delap. As soon as Liam Delap was injured, the guy was recalled by Chelsea because they could not play with or they could not just have one striker in João Pedro up front. Because the other guy that they have up front is, what's the name of this guy? No, name of this guy. Guy who looks like Saka. Why am I forgetting his name? Why am I forgetting his name, man? This guy, Chelsea scored. Let me just go and look at the Chelsea scored. And it's a free kick to Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea. Let's see what they're gonna do from this set piece. As always, Pedro Neto and James, set piece takers. So gonna take it. Is it James? James into the box, cleared by Gibbs White. As far as Gusto back to Pedro Neto. The name of this guy. Oh yeah, Tyreek George. That's the name I was looking for. Tyreek George. Pedro Neto to the box. Hangada. Goal! Yep. 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0. 1-0, man. Goal has been scored by Achampong, man. He rose by himself in the box. Free header, man. Uncontested header. There was nobody close to him. Just headed the ball into the net, man. He just headed the ball into the net. Free header. It was a wonderful cross from João Pedro, man. Wonderful cross. Yep, free header, surely. What were they expecting, man? Surely. What a wonderful header from Achampong, man. What a wonderful header. Yep, 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0 to Chelsea. Yep, like I've always told you. Just because you've got more central defenders doesn't mean that you're going to defend crosses into the box properly or way better than a team that has got 2 central defenders. Because, you see, if you have 3 central defenders, it means that one of you is going to get confused, man, and you're going to be unable to pick up the runners into the box. And with that, as you can see, Forest have got 3 central defenders on the pitch. Murillo, Milenkovic and Morato. But unfortunately, neither one of them could pick up the Achampong, man. But Gay, Gui foul. It's foul. It's not Gay, it's Gui. It's Gui. Whereas, yeah, I told you. That game plan from Forest was only working if they kept the score down to 0-0. Rather, if they kept the score at 0-0. But as soon as it's conceded, that means that they have to throw out that game plan. Actually, see how they're gonna get back into this game. But I honestly expected Hasanadoi to come on at halftime, but they didn't. I don't know what the manager is thinking of, huh? And who can blame them? They're in 17th position. This is why I think if they do not get rid of Ange soon, they're gonna be relegated. Because I think the owner doomed this club, relegation as soon as he brought in Ange and he let go of Nuno. So Nuno kept him afloat, man. He steadied the ship, man. Very well. Chris James, Pedro Neto, goal! Just like that, man. 2-0. 2-0, man. 2 quick goals from Chelsea, man. Just like that. Just like that. The game has now gotten away from Forest. Now he wants to bring on Hudson-Odoi. Seriously. Wow. Wow. Such a reactionary manager, man. Such a reactionary manager, man. Seriously. When you concede 2 goals, that's when now you bring on your attackers to see whether you can salvage anything from the game. The game's gone, man. The game's gone. You're not getting back into this. Seriously. Yeah, because of your poor selection now. And he's taking off Douglas Luiz. Why? See, he's still taking off. He's taking off Douglas Luiz and bringing on Hudson-Odoi. Why is he taking off Douglas Luiz? What had he done? That means Elliot Anderson is gonna play in that position. So yeah, put him out of his misery, man. Yeah, the Forest fans had already started singing "You are getting sacked" in the morning, and I think that is what the owner is gonna do. As you can see, every time that Chelsea have scored a goal, the camera has actually panned to the Nottingham Forest owner to see his reaction. They're not getting back into this game. Because you see, even in Forest's games last season, the games that they actually won are the ones in which they actually scored first. And I don't remember them coming back from behind to win any game. I don't remember any. Because whenever they would go ahead, they would keep it at that, and then eventually they would just grind out the result and win the game. So yellow card for Gusto. Yellow card for Malo Gusto. So, yeah, Forest are not the best team that's do a remontada, or in this case a comeback. So I don't see them doing a comeback in this game. It's beyond them, man. It's beyond them. It's not a question of how many are they gonna concede. So I said, no, get rid of this manager. Get rid of this Ange, man. Get rid of this manager, man. Honestly, maybe you should go to maybe Scottish League or the Championship or something, man. But clearly can't manage in the Premier League, man. This is a Nico Williams. Poor cross. Poor cross. Tabaya. That Gittens or this foul? No foul on Gittens. Get up, man. Get up. Gibbs White. Nico Williams. Defended well by Champong. So it's gonna be a corner for Nottingham Forest. The corner for Forest. Corner for Forest. Yep, of course, all their big guns coming forward. Are they gonna do anything from this corner? I don't think so. I do not think so. Corner into the box. Why not bring on Chris Wood, man? Kittens to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Yeah, he saw the run from João Pedro. Was unable to get the ball to him. Well intercepted by Zinchenko. Yeah, João Pedro was by himself, man, honestly. Yeah, no, I see all the central defenders, neither one of them is picking him up. All of them are just they're escorting João Pedro towards the goal. Maybe they hope that he's gonna miss. Like, the keeper is gonna do his job. It's picked up by Anderson. Take over one of the defenders, man. Bring on a midfielder. That means that they only have Sangare, Elliot Anderson in midfield. But it seems like Elliot Anderson is playing the wing. This looks like a what? Seems like is it a diamond or what? Still playing with 5 central defenders. This is Magay. Was that a free kick? Hey, gee. Why are you pushing him like that, man? It's a Morato. Waste of money. If there was ever a player who's just dead, man. By dead, I mean that it's clearly in the wrong profession. Maybe you should consider changing careers like Mikhail Mudryk. Mikhail Mudryk was banned by Chelsea. No longer plays for Chelsea. He's starting out on a new. He's actually ventured into a new career path, where he wants to be a track and field athlete. I think he wants to be a sprinter. Well, that can work because that guy was blessed with serious pace. So at least he's forcing things. Oh, João Pedro, shot! Oh, just wide. Ay. It was a mistake by Sangare, man. Almost a third goal for Chelsea. João Pedro. Just dragged it wide, man. Ay. Don't think Sales had that near post covered. Nico Williams, Gibbs White, Denkovic. This is Elliot Anderson running down a blind alley. Honestly, Nottingham Forest, man, seriously. Isn't somebody else that you can bring on from the bench? Try and change your fortunes in this game. Such a poor performance. So poor. So poor. Anyway, it's befitting of the manager. That is who the manager is, man. Ange is not a brilliant coach. I don't even know why the owner went for him. He was just being concussed. It's Chalobah coming forward. Lost back. Carella, Caicedo, Champong, Gusto. That's passed by James into Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto into the box. Magui unable to control the ball, man. The foul by Caicedo, man. Yeah, this game's already gone, man. This game is already gone. It's already gone away from Nottingham Forest. So don't expect them to come back into this game. In fact, they do lose this game. Are they gonna drop into the relegation zone? Let me check. Yeah, they're still in 17th position. So if they actually lose this, and either Burnley or West Ham win their next game, then Forest drop down into the relegation zone. And with that scoreline, Chelsea are actually moving into 4th position on 14 points. That's Adoi to Elliot Anderson. Pulled back. Nice defending by was that Gittens? Yeah, nice defending from Gittens, man. He tracked the run of Nico Williams, man. Oh, so the guy was actually getting a free shot on goal. Zinchenko to the box. Nico Williams. Big chance missed. That's a big chance missed, man. Oh, Wonderful delivery from Zinchenko, man. Ah, he deserves a clap. What a cross. What a cross. Did he have time to control that ball? Maybe he did, but I wouldn't say that's a poor finish. But just needed to keep it down, eh? Just needed to keep it down. This is a gay Agui into Pedro Neto. What do I keep calling him? Gay. Magui. Yes, this is a Magui. Ah, yeah. What a save from Cells. What a save from Cells, man. The throw in for Forest. Cleared away by Anderson. Picked up by Igor Jesus. João Pedro. Caicedo. Champong to Pedro Neto. Sanchez has not even been tested in this game. Don't remember him making any save. He did make a save. It was actually off a mistake from Chelsea. So the chances that Forest have gotten a come off as a result of mistakes from Chelsea defense. Cucurella, Caicedo loses out. Is Hudson Odoi to Igor Jesus. Hudson Odoi, Elliot Anderson. Nobody in the box, surely. Tony Gibbs White in the box, man, surely. Hudson Odoi now into the box. Come on, Nico Williams. Come on. A whole lot better with that chance. Corner conceded by Cucurella. It's a corner that has been conceded by Cucurella. A free corner to Forest. Taking it should be Elliot Anderson. Unlike Elliot Anderson. Into the box. Header. What a save from Sanchez. Shot over the bar. Oh, Sanchez with two brilliant saves, man. Oh, what a wonderful save from Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez with an instinctive double save, man. It's another corner for Forest. Yep, it's the first time that he's been called upon in this game. At least they are creating the chances for their forwards. They're at least testing the goalkeeper. Anderson with a cross into the box. Jesus with the header. Poor header. Yep. Foul. So actually the ball went out of play and then back into play. So it's a goal kick to Chelsea. Goal kick to Chelsea. It's Ange. Honestly, how owners are able to trust this guy with their teams beyond me. Honestly. Zinchenko. This is Hudson Odoi. Gibbs White. Blocked. This is Nico Williams. Sangare. I should have taken the shot. Thought that there was somebody was behind him. So a brilliant dummy. Clap. That was a brilliant dummy. But there was nobody behind him. Because he fooled the Chelsea defense with that. Gusto. Yeah. Well defended by Morello. Is Milankovic to Nico Williams. Nico Williams hoofs the ball upfield, man, to no one in particular. Well, Ange's still playing with the back five, huh? And he thinks that he can, and he's chasing the game. What is he? I do not know what he's thinking of. Joao Pedro loses out. It's picked up by Pedro Neto. For sliding tackle. Zinchenko. Like sometimes what the media does. Try and zoom in and on where the owner is seated just to get a reaction. They know how to do that thing, eh? Varela, João Pedro, Caicedo, Caicedo into Pedro Neto, Champong, back to Rhys James, James, Chaloba, nice turn from João Pedro, Champong, nice turn, Caicedo, James, João Pedro, Gusto, Pedro Neto, well played, man. Pedro Neto, Pedro Neto, is Gusto, Gusto, come on, attempt the shot, Gusto blocked to Pedro Neto, Pedro Neto, the box, just headed wide by Mark Gui, yeah? Just headed wide, man. Man like Pedro Neto, Pedro Neto. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, welcome. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the support and also being part of this watch along. Sangare. Gibson is not gonna get to that. He's not going to get to that pass. You know that, right? Hudson Adoy. Hudson Adoy. To the box. Gio Jesus hits the bar, man. Ay, 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 ay. Talk about being unlucky. Magay. Magay. Over the bar. Talk about being unlucky, man. Oh, my goodness. This guy still chasing his first goal, huh? He's still chasing his first goal for Forest. Yeah. Talk about being unlucky. Yep. For being unlucky, man. He was so unlucky with that chance. But eventually he's gonna get his goal, but I don't know when it's gonna come. Honestly, do not know when that goal is gonna arrive. More changes for Forest. Chris Wood about to come on. Whom is he gonna replace? Whom is he going to replace? Whom is he going to replace? So Williams should do better with that, man. Come on, cross it better into the box. Forest changes are now being made. Wood coming on. So Zinchenko off, Chris Wood on. So Murillo off. Murillo off, Savona on. Of course, Zinchenko has been replaced by Chris Wood. He's White blocked out for a throw in. It's gonna be a corner for Forest. Ange, last throw of the dice, man. You are done for, man. You are done for. You are done for, man. Foul by Cucurella. No foul, no foul, man. João Pedro, what's he doing, man? That was not handball, man. That was not handball. Oh, this is a Hudson Adoy. Hudson Adoy. Elliot Anderson into the box. Sanga. Oh my goodness. That is why you're a central defensive midfielder, man. Hey, this Sangare. Sometimes I wonder, hey, these guys, are they really professionals? Are they actually professionals? See, a question that I always post every time is, these guys are professionals, right? They wake up every morning, go to the training pitch, practice this, just kick a football from one side to the other, try and get the tactics straight and all that. But somehow, whenever it comes to the game, you see something totally different. So I don't know. You can actually spend all this time in a football pitch, but somehow when it actually matters, your passing is poor, your shooting is also very, very poor as well. Then I wonder, honestly, what are you always doing on the training pitch? What are you guys doing, man? But as well just maybe give up and go into another profession, eh? Anyway, Esteva is about to come on for who? Pedro Neto. It's gonna be Pedro Neto. Yeah, facts. Estevao coming on for Pedro Neto. Estevao coming on for Pedro Neto. So anyway, that is what I wonder, guys. Honestly, I honestly wonder. Some of these teams, man, I don't know. Not even teams, but players. I don't know how they can be doing this from morning till late afternoon into evening, 7 days a week, but somehow not getting better. Don't seem to be improving. Just seem to be remaining at the same level. Don't tell me it's pressure, pressure, pressure. No, but you train for that as well, eh? Because the high the higher the level, the more the pressure. So, of course, if you are playing at this higher level, then you expect the pressure to be on you. So, the best thing to do is look for ways of converting that pressure, other channeling that pressure to desire, and actually to a better performance eventually. Because at the end of the day, you can't just tell me because there's too much pressure and then you definitely you're gonna play poorly. Come on, man. I'm sure you also get in scenarios where there's so much actually in the training you actually do prepare for some of these occasions because you know what, we are playing against this team, eh? And see, of course, these teams actually know each other so well, eh? Because each and every season at least they are playing each other twice. So you can't really say that there's pressure, 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 this team and so. Of course, if you're playing them, you know exactly how they set up. So Williams to the box. It's James. Nice. Just a down back to the keeper, man. I can confidently say Chelsea may have done enough to get there. I don't think Forest are gonna score. I don't think they're gonna score in this game. I've always said there are games where you play and once you miss certain chances, just get a feeling that you're not gonna score. So, many Forest fans have been getting that feeling lately. But anyway, guys, it's your first time on the channel. Do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Of course, turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. What? You see now because Ange, or not Ange, Maresca is not on the dugout. He's been sending notes to his assistant manager. Then the assistant manager now gives those notes to the substitutes so they can give them to the players pitch. So that note that was given to James earlier had actually been thrown to the ground. So This James has picked it up. He's put it in his socks, which is good. Yeah, because you also don't want to don't want to litter the ground, man. That's good play from James, man. What you call sportsman-like conduct. James. Give him away better pass. Come on, Reece James. Come on, Reece James. Seriously. Really? This is Anderson. Anderson is going to lose that ball. Yep, he lost it to Estevao. Estevao coming forward. Estevao still going forward. By Gittens. Gittens into Cucurella. Champong. Actually, Tosin came on, huh? Tosin came on from Achampong, huh? So, Tosin is on. So, this is João Pedro. João Pedro. Well defended by Sovano, huh? Sorry, Savona. It's called Savona. Savona. Man like Savona. And for those that are actually going to town, make sure you actually carry something in case you need to do any shopping. Eh? Carry a bag so that in case you do any shopping. Eh? Oh, Mageia! Come on. Estevao! Estevao! Side netting. Side netting. Well defending. Well defended by Nico Williams. Ay, 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 ay. Man like Estevao, man. Estevao with a set piece for Chelsea. It's actually a corner. Estevao to the box. Punched away. Goal! Man like Reece James. Man like Reece James, man. 3-0 to Chelsea. 3-0 to Chelsea. I told you the game's gone, man. I told you, man. The game's gone. The game's gone. Game's gone. Game's gone. Reece James, man. Yeah, there was a free shot in the box, man. Free shot. There's no Forest player next to him, eh? Yeah, get rid of this, man. Get rid of this Ange, man. It's pathetic. Estevao with a cross punched away by Sells. Free shot from Reece James, man. What do you expect, man? I can even score that one, man. Free shot through the legs of the defender. Who was it? It was this. Oh my. Chobo Wabuda. Chobo Wabuda. Morato. Chobo, man. Yep. Yeah, fully deserved from Chelsea. Fully deserved, man. Forest have deserved nothing from this game. Nothing. Nothing. Yep. Keep getting shocked, Ange. What do you expect, man? Should have been used to this last season. You took Tottenham to 17th, man. So now you are complaining that, oh, man, this is a difficult game. And somehow, and the guy has played with 5 defenders. Even when he's chasing the game, he still wants to play with 5 defenders. Wow. And he's at home. Not like he's losing 7-0. What's the point? What's the point of 1-0, losing 1-0 and playing a very cagey affair, but at the same time you do not go forward, as opposed to you playing with you actually playing your exact system, and maybe you lose like 3 or 4-0. At least you gave the other team a go, because at the end of the day, look at that. The Forest fans walking away, man. They are walking away. They are done for. They are done for. Going home. They're going to avoid the traffic, man. They're going to avoid the traffic, man. Aye, Gusto. Yeah, Gusto is off. Gusto is off. Gusto had been booked. Yep, I told you it's a second yellow. Yeah, Malo Gusto is off. Red card. Yeah, I remember that he had been given a yellow card. Yeah? So Chelsea are down to 10 men. Chelsea are down to 10 men. As if it matters, eh? As if it matters. So Chelsea are down to 10 men. They're going to finish the game with 10 men. Callum Hudson-Odoi into the box. Cleared by Chalobah. Ange Postecoglou just looking of side to side. What? Seriously? This guy, man. Prefer even Benny McCarthy of Kenya. So McCarthy is a better coach. So Nadoe, yeah. I'm on very poor corner. This guy is gone. He's gone. What's Forest's next game? Let me check. Forest's next game, man. Man, don't give this guy more time. Why are you giving him more time for? To do what? Look at that, man. Somebody might think that the Forest fans are going for a mandamano or something, or a protest. Getting out in their hundreds, man. There are some that are still remaining in the ground. I don't know to do what. I don't know whether they expect their team to come back from this. Forest next game, let me check. Forest next game, man. Yeah, it's becoming thicker and thicker for them. He play Bournemouth away. Another loss. Another loss. Another loss headed their way. Stevao, did he foul him? Yeah, he fouled him, man. Come on. Those are super unnecessary. Yep, Estevao, yellow card. Unnecessary yellow card, man. Very, very unnecessary. Such a very damning start. Because ever since Nottingham Forest sacked Nuno, they only scored one goal. That goal they scored was against Burnley away. Because ever since they got rid of Nuno, they have lost to West Ham 3-0, lost to Arsenal 3-0, drew 1-1 with Burnley, lost to Sunderland at home 1-0, lost to Newcastle before the international break. Now they're already losing to Chelsea 3-0. Their next game is against Bournemouth. High flying Bournemouth, man. So, of course, their matches in November. They play Bournemouth and then Manchester United at home, Leeds at home, Liverpool away, Brighton at home. Oh, gee. A very difficult November for them. But the United game, those could actually be 3 easy points. Those are 3 easy points headed there. 3 easy points. Anyway, this Forest team is in serious trouble. Is in serious trouble. Anyway, we're into 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. Oh. Yep, there you go. The damning start. 18 goals conceded ever since Nuno was man. The games are coming thick and fast for Forest, Play Porto on Thursday, the Europa League. More scrutiny on them, man. Oh, more scrutiny. Yeah. Elliot Anderson. Savona. Gibbs White. Dankovic. Yep, handball. That was handball, man. Handball. Yep, last chance for Forest. This has to be their last chance because I don't see them doing anything. I do not see them doing anything at all without creating any more chances after this one. Gibbs White into the box. Plenkovic, the header. When they say it rains, it pours. So last season, Milenkovic was scoring such headers with ease. But in this one, they set the ball wide. But it was actually side. So, Ange Postecoglou, honestly. Is Chris Wood even in this game? What did he come on to do? That a yellow card for Sanchez. Time wasting. Come on, man. Unnecessary yellow card. Your team is actually winning 3-0, but you want to waste more time. Even if the team scores one goal, you're still winning the game. Come on, surely. This is Gibbs White. This game is over, man. This game is over very, very soon. It's over. Game's gone, man. The game was gone a long time ago. Yep, Ange Postecoglou on his way to another very, very damning start. But he's yet to win a game, eh? He's yet to win a game. And he's actually managed like around, is it 6 or 7 games for Forest? I think it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah, he's actually managed 8 games for Forest. Yeah, you can hear the boos at full time. Serious boos at full time, man. They want this guy gone. They want him gone, man. Anyway, that's it, guys. It's been a very poor showing from Forest today. I don't know what they were doing today because it seems like they just came to Sindikiza, or for lack of a better word, they just came to fulfill an obligation. They had no ambition of winning this game at all. That's why they have been comprehensively beaten by Chelsea. But anyway, guys, yes, so let's prepare for the other games that are kicking off at 5 o'clock. We'll be back in a few. See you in a few for those games that will be starting out at about half an hour's time at the top of the hour. As always, if it's your first time on the Vinskey Valor channel, do subscribe to the channel and of course like the video as well. Yeah, so please tune in for the next game, that kind of game that will be kicking off from 5 p.m. We've got 5 games lined up, but as far as this one is concerned, Chelsea have run out comfortable winners against Forest, and I'm sure Forest will just want to forget this. Anyway, get this Ange out, get this owner out, because like I said, those two are a recipe for disaster, because Ange and this owner are not gonna take this club anywhere. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. Do tune in for the next watch along, which will be starting in around maybe 10 minutes. So to the next video. Peace. Goodbye.